Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Let's Walk. As I said in episode 5, this will have come out after Comic-Con. And Comic-Con was great. For someone who has not been. I'm going to say it was great. Because, what else could Comic-Con possibly have been? So, yeah, but there's pretty much nothing that I can actually talk about it because, having not been there yet. That's the only problem with filming these or recording these so far in advance. You miss things. Like, there could be something that would have happened a couple of days prior to any of the episodes that have come out. I'd be like, oh, that would have been a really good topic to discuss. And now I sound really behind or just uninterested, which I'm not, Anything gaming related, film related, I'm usually, when I hear it, I'm usually talking about it. But, yeah, so sorry about that, guys. But like I said, hopefully we'll be doing a podcast or a stream of some sort where we actually talk about Comic-Con. We will have had, seeing as today's Wednesday, so we'll have another Until Dawn, hopefully recording tomorrow. But I want to be able to do 2. So you will have had 2 more Until Dawn Let's Plays by then. Hope you enjoyed them, because I'm pretty sure Matt and I did when we recorded them. Yeah. Oops, sorry. I thought there was something on my key. For those who know me, they would know that I would wash my hands, my face, and my soul before even freaking using my Mac. It's just how I roll, I'm afraid. I don't do it any other way. So I'm going to be ending this video at 17, I think that's right. Yeah, I'll be ending it at 17 minutes past 10. Guys, we're really blasting into the evening. A real blast from the arse. Really don't know what I'm going to be calling this episode because, like I said, it's not Comic-Con anymore, so can't name it Comic-Con Special Part 2. That would just be silly. That would be keeping behind the times, and we don't do that. We're all up to date in a sense that we do our poster reviews, trailer reviews, ages after the trailer is actually aired. Still so psyched about Star Wars 7. It's going to be incredible. Island looks rather square. I'd like to be able to do, or be able to have a good enough memory in order to do a recap on these episodes. But to be honest, there was just so much that happened. The only things I can really think of were the disappearing and vanishing block, the village. I think we came across 2 villages. One that I raided, the other one I didn't really touch. 3 villages. 2 I raided and 1 I didn't really touch. Yeah, super difficult to do something where you do sort of like 2 weeks of just not recording for it and then go back to it. And you got to act like it is a weekly thing when in fact you would have recorded 4 in advance. So it's difficult. But it's all part of being a content producer. You just got to do it when it's I was about to say acceptable, that's not right. When it's appropriate, and but you've got to keep on publishing, otherwise people will look at your channel and think that you just don't care. But I do care. I care about my channel a lot. It's been something that I've been working on now for, let's say, 4 years, because we did 3 channel anniversary videos. Oh yeah, that's right, there'll be another one coming out February the 9th, as it always is. Strangely enough, something that here's a funny story, something that I wanted to keep for an anniversary video, and this was when I was, I think, on my 2nd year of college. I used to buy a lot of chocolate. It was just, that's how I got through my day. And I came across a chocolate wrapper that was dated to expire on February the 9th. Yeah, I know, I just don't try. But I actually kept that in my bag for about a year. I think I actually missed using it for an anniversary video, so it was pretty much pointless. But I actually kept a chocolate wrapper. It was for a one of those big squares, or I suppose rectangles, of Cadbury's milk chocolate. And yeah, it was going to expire on the 9th of February, which is Owlsplatter's birthday. Well, this channel's birthday. I don't actually remember when Owlsplatter actually came to be. Because we originally had another channel, and Owlsplatter was originally going to be a stop motion production, sort of like with Play-Doh and stuff. Oh, sorry, when I say a stop motion production, it was going to be a stop motion production channel. But we're going back to our roots, actually. I don't know whether I've announced it, but for college, I've been asked to do a stop motion animation project. And we'll be going back to where Owlsplatter started, which is quite nice. I know that you guys never really saw any of the stop motion that we did for Owlsplatter originally, but it'll be really nice to go back to the roots. I don't know why we haven't done it before. I think just with Trills, all the other productions, like the really early stuff, like The Void. And, I'm really thankful for those who didn't see it, because not that the acting was bad or anything like that. I think it was just I was very early on in my editing skills, and when I say skills, there weren't really many. But now, I think if I were to do The Void again, I'd probably do it as an animated film rather than a live action one, because we just simply don't have the locations or the props. But yeah. Sorry, I completely lost track where I was. Yeah. Owlsplatter's been going on for a while. About 6 years, I'd like to say. We're counting the other channel. But this year's been absolutely crazy with content. We've definitely had more content than we've ever had before. That's also counting the previous channel. Oh, bat. I had a bat. It's weird. Oh, I heard it again. There must be a cave right underneath me. Yeah, because there's no cave entrance. Weird. So, and then hopefully we'll be able to beat it. Oh crap. Next year. For next year, I'll happily say what I'd like to do. What I'd like to plan. I would like to plan to do. I would like to do more Star Wars videos, like my Are Pink Lightsabers Real video. I'd like to do a load more on the different races. I actually came across a book that I didn't know I had. It shows how much Star Wars stuff I mean, obviously I acknowledge it because I think it was a gift from a very kind individual. And it's the Star Wars encyclopedia, and I think it's only of the original trilogy, and it has characters and animals and worlds and plant life and things like that you don't even see in the film, or if you do, it's not expanded on at all. And they have paragraph after paragraph of description on these different things in the Star Wars universe. And I think, I don't know why, but I always pride myself in, whenever I do a production or I collect certain things for Star Wars, it's always the most unusual things. Like, for example, my minifigure collection, I've deliberately collected figurines that have only been in the films for a very short period of time. And would probably, you'd look at it and you'd think, and unless it was, of course it is in the Star Wars box, but if it weren't, you would probably look at it and not be able to place it on a film. So yeah, that's something that I pride myself in quite a lot, collecting stuff that's rather unusual. Sorry, I went off topic a bit there. I can't remember what the original topic was. Yeah, I'd like to do more Star Wars videos. But of course, if you guys have any ideas, I'm more than happy to take suggestions and actually turn them into videos. If you have a character that you're not entirely sure on the origin story, or if you'd like me to start a versus series, it's been something that I've been toying with for a while. I'd like to give a shout out actually to Evan Nova, who is my favourite versus series creator for Star Wars. He actually did my idea for his his Versus series, which was Luke, which is spelled with two L's, Skywalker, versus, I think it was the Starkiller clone, or Galen Marek clone. And yeah, that was really, really cool. So thank you very much for doing that. But it'll be something along those lines, not actually an animated thing, but if you give me two characters from the Star Wars universe which are fairly well matched, I think I do it in a similar way as he does. So examine their strengths, if they're Force users, then their powers, and their weaponry and things like that, and then the final sort of conclusion would be based around the battle that I could picture happening between those two particular characters. So yeah, just send me an idea, be it by Facebook. You could even do it on the group Facebook page for this particular series, which is Let's Walk. So if you haven't found it already, I'm more than happy to send you a message. If you just comment in the comment section below, like, where is this page, I'll send you a link. Or you should, if you type it in, it should come along. If not, then like I said, I'll be happy to do that for you guys, because I'm just such a nice guy, and I love you all so much because you make me happy. This never-ending ocean, on the other hand, doesn't make me particularly happy. Look at all the squidders. So many. It's so pretty. Oh, there's one right in front of me. I might be able to punch it in the nose as I go past. Nose punch. Oh, he's gone. So yeah, I'd like to do a Versus series. I'd like to continue with the Star Wars stuff. I'd also love to continue on with this series, Twitch stuff. But I don't really count the Twitch stuff as it's a completely different channel. I don't count it in the overall video tally. I'd do a separate one for that channel. And the audiobook, I know it's been over a year since we've actually published a secondary chapter to the Star Wars one. It's not that part isn't written. In fact, the entire book has been rough drafted. It's now being typed up to neat. I think I'm halfway through now. And it is just another matter of finding a new female voice actor for the part of the female, or the main female protagonist. And I am still going to be playing the main male role. So that will be chapter 2. I will be doing my voice for that one. But I also need to be bringing out a character profile on that particular character, because he has had some history, and that was meant to be brought out in a film, but that got delayed. So I think it may be helpful for you guys if you had some sort of explanation, rather than here's this character that has all this history, only I know it and a select few, and you guys have no idea. So yeah, I'm trying to be as careful and considerate as I possibly can. I don't know what else I want to bring out on the channel. I should probably do a stream not streaming episode at some point. We only did 4 episodes of those, and then it's kind of broke off when I started to seriously work on Trills, because I just find with the stream not streaming episodes, because they're based so far apart, I end up doing something that is completely irrelevant, or rushing something, and then it turns out really, really bad because I want to get it finished before the episode's up. And with Iron Trills, I feel like I just need to work at my own pace, and I've already seen the results of doing that, and it looks a lot better than the stuff that I did for streaming not streaming, or stream not streaming, sorry. But if you guys particularly want a stream not streaming episode, I'll try my best. There's probably some things I can do. It's just, in a way, it almost sets me back, because then I have to plan out an episode and work out what I'm going to do, when I could just do all the graphics in my own time and not have to worry about presenting or talking. I can just sort of do whatever, watch a let's play, in the background, do whatever really, and take it at my own pace. Not to say that the stream not streaming episodes were a bad idea. I remember being super enthusiastic about them because it was one of the reasons why I actually got a Mac, so I could do screen capturing. Obviously, the main being that I could do animating. But that was a contributing factor for shoozies. Alright, okay, I'm at this island. I think I need to place a bed down because otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. Seeing I'm just faced with this endless ocean. Oh, there's another temple over there. Finding these things all over the place. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. It's all suspended. That's pretty. I think I'm going to sort of evade it and go over to that island over there. Because otherwise I'm going to get absolutely just molested by these things. Oh, I'm level 15. Level up. That's what I'll call this episode. Level 15. I know it's kind of a spoiler for you guys, but, you know. I need to call it something. I needs to do something. There we go. Got my bed. I said that prematurely. I just knew that I would get my bed. Oh, there we go. So only one more day of work before legitimate Comic-Con. I say legitimate because once again this will be coming out after Comic-Con. So I will have had that work, gone back to work, and now be thinking about last day of work for the second week. It's weird. This looks like a good bet. Hopefully this island stretches out a bit so then I can walk instead of swim. I don't know whether swimming drains down on energy more than walking. I'd imagine it would. That would make sense. But I don't do a lot of swimming. At least I don't anymore. I used to. I used to be top of my class with my sister. We used to pretty much be inseparable in terms of skill. We'd leave the other the rest of the class in our tracks. But oh, there's more glitching. You see it through the. It looks like my wallpaper, or it looks like an old Windows wallpaper. Ooh, God, that was horrible. Yeah, we used to leave them in our dust, but she continued to be exceptional, and I continued to be really not that. So, I proceeded to be not that. I didn't continue because I already was. It was that I de-evolved. Bunny! So look, you have brown eyes. So you're not terrible, but all the others are. Because they have red eyes, and they're scary. It was exactly like when I shot the squirrel on Until Dawn. I promised that I wouldn't do any more squirrel death, but I didn't say anything about rabbits. Still got a bit of a sore throat. I'm not sure how many episodes I'm going to be able to get through of this before my talking just stops. I'd like to get through 2 more, but I think I may have to go and grab a beverage of sorts before I actually continue recording these. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay, what's over there? Is that another temple? Or it's just the world loading? See, I thought that was going to be a long island, and then it just turned out really not to be. Hate it when that happens. Squidlings! Come to the surface to see me on my epic adventure. I was actually working on graphics for these episodes, but it's just so like there are too many now. I mean, this is episode 6, and I finished the graphic for 2 episodes. But that's the thing. I have like a time where I'll have an hour, and I could probably illustrate three 3 wallpapers, but I have to know what's going to happen in the episode to then have appropriate themes and images. And it's impossible to know, because what potentially, and I really hope this doesn't happen, what if I die and I'm just showing happiness and rainbows? Although I suppose that might be kind of ironic and in a way rather off-putting. It will just throw the audience off to what's actually going to happen during the episode. But some are more specific, like I'll show a spider, and if we don't have any appearances of spiders, then there'll be no reason to have it. Whoa, I flew! I elevated! Freaking hell. It's like I continue to... Oh, for a moment I was the divine. So I suppose we should rename this episode to Level 15, The Divine. Where I transformed the physical plane and became a kite. How crazy is that? The answer to that is just insanely crazy. There's a cow. Meow. You'll never see me coming. Except you did. You bitch. Oh, I saw Supernatural today, the first episode. I really enjoyed it. It's not as scary as I thought it would be, which is nice because I don't want to die from a spontaneous heart combustion. So yeah, I'm really happy that I got to see it because it's really, really good. Liking the storyline. Yeah, no complaints so far. I'm guessing the Supernatural's quite far in as of present. I really don't know. If my friend's watching this who actually introduced me to it, maybe she could correct me in the channel sorry, the comment section if you have a YouTube account. I don't know. Or on the Facebook page. I really don't know. Do what you like. But like what you do. Oh no. So wow, this caffeine really hasn't hit me. I'm now feeling really cold and I don't like it. Someone give me a hug, please. It's like all my hairs are standing up on end. It's really unpleasant. Someone actually asked me, it wasn't today, it was yesterday I think, actually asked me what my Let's Walk series is, and I had to explain it to them. That was really difficult. That was more difficult than I thought it would be, because I had to say it, just summing it up, but I also had to make it sound appealing, because I was all like, oh, you're a potential viewer, I need to not make it sound like all I do is just talk and press the W key. But yeah, hopefully we have another audience member. I'm really not too sure. It'd be nice though. I could be like, welcome to the fruit bowl, like I do on my Twitch streams. That's like a fruit bowl. It's an island fruit bowl. Jeez, these islands. This water. It's all too much. Again, like I think I said this in episode 1 or 2, I'd love to know how far I'd actually managed to go. But I don't know whether I'll ever be able to know that. That'd be nice though, because I could keep some progress. Maybe try and exceed my my victory on every single attempt that I do. Who knows? Ooh, what's over there? Looks like a weird spawning. Looks like a freaking monolith. That reminds me, I've got to get all my Warhammer stuff prepped for December the 20th. Because I have a game one day before my birthday. So happy birthday, future me. I hope you have a good birthday. But I also really hope that we don't lose, because that would that'd be a damper on my mood, no doubt. Although seeing that I always seem to lose apart from 1 or 2 times, I don't think it should be anything too unusual. The familiarity, there we go, with failure is not unknown to me. I hear the clickety clack of a teaspoon against the rim of a mug, so I could be expecting tea any time now. That was a massive lot of failing right now, right there. Just trying to jump onto that ridge, just didn't want to happen. Owie. Unfortunately, I was not the divine for that short period of time. But I certainly wasn't the other time, because I stopped and I was like, wait, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. There is a little squid there. Whoa. There's a pig over on that hill. Whoa. I don't know whether there are any villagers here. Again, I don't really like the thought of straying off, but getting some supplies on the other hand might not be the worst idea in the whole world. But first of all, I'm going to place my bed and then I'm going to sleep. Because if I don't, then I will most likely die. And we have 3 minutes of this journey that we have taken. Oh, I nearly left my bed. This journey that we have taken together over the last 6 episodes. Or 5, I suppose, if we're not counting this one. But I do appreciate the views from you guys. It means a lot. Oh my god, it's a chicken rabbit. It's a rabbit chicken, and then there are 2 chickens that have morphed together to create a super chicken. Holy crap. That was a rare occurrence times 2. Come here. There we go. There we are. Jesus, that's a big rabbit. It's like a small horse. Look at this thing. They all have red eyes. I don't like it. This sword is about to break. Oh, I really hope I'm not in combat with anything that's actually going to fight back before it breaks. Otherwise I may be in trouble. See, this looks like the way that I came, so I'm a bit scared right now. Yeah, level 15's going well. Should be level 16 in no time. Hello, sheep. Ow. So that the sheep can abseil, I just can't. Probably because I'm going forward instead of backwards. Like facing. I think when you abseil, you have to face the cliff, not just jump off like a mongoloid and just hope for the best. Because that's how you die. Oh, I think we've actually got to the end. Yep, or more or less. So, I'm just going to check to make sure that I'm actually going in the right direction. I don't know what way the sun's going because the clouds are moving. I think this is right. Hopefully. If not, then, you know, I'll just kill myself. So, thank you very much for watching episode 6 of Let's Walk. If you have any comments or speculations, please, by all means, put them in the comment section below. And I'll be able to get back to you ASAP. If you'd like to show your support further, please like, favorite and subscribe if you haven't already, because we would certainly appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next week for episode 7 of Let's Walk. See you guys later.